Joining me is Robert McDonald. He's the VP of Exploration at Southern Silver. Nice to see you again.
Thank you very much, Mark. It's nice to see you, and thank you very much for having me on the broadcast.
Absolutely. So you've got three properties. The flagship is the Cerro Las Manitas in Mexico, and you call this one of the largest high-grade, undeveloped silver properties globally. That's saying a lot. So tell us more.
Yes, this is a project that we identified in late 2010 and have been exploring on it since 2011. So we're over a decade operating on the project, continuing to build out the resources. It's a large polymetallic silver, lead, zinc skarn system, and we've been able to identify multiple deposits that are now coalescing from the Hill of Little mines into one large major project right now.
That's great. And so you released a PEA a few months ago, and so you had indicated and inferred of about 335 million ounces. So that's a highlight. What are some of the other ones?
Well, that's a tremendous resource base to start from. What the PEA showed is the pathway to production for the project. It outlined or envisioned a 15-year mine life, 168 million ounces of life of mine silver equivalent production. That includes around 71 million ounces of silver production. That translates to about 5 million ounces per year of silver production. We're looking at quite a robust NPV at 349 million, at a NPV with a 5% discount, and about a 17.9% internal rate of return on the project. And so, we're looking at a very, good and robust economics, long mine life. We have excellent metallurgy on three different payable concentrates, and so a lot of really good things going for the project as we continue working on it and developing it through 2023.
And you've got 6 deposits there at CLM.
Yes.
So what's the potential for new discoveries, expanding the resource?
Well, at this point right now, we are in the works of adding resources or modeling those resources to add to the resource base. So there's a new area called the North Felsight, so that'll be the 7th deposit. And then for continued resource expansion, the deposits on the eastern and northern side of the Cerro, because the Cerro sits around a central intrusion. And so on the west side, we have mineralization that extends down to 1 kilometer below surface. On the east side, the mineralization, we've only drilled it down to about 400 to 500 meters below surface. There is no reason why it cannot extend down, again, to 1 kilometer. So we're adding new resources. We should have a resource update out within the next 2 or 3 weeks. It'll probably be a nominal increase, but it will be built into the 15-year mine life of the project, and which is going to add value to the NPV and the internal rate of return. For future drilling, we can then look at resource expansion at depth as we move down dip on our South Skarn, Mina Labacona, and North Felsight deposits and continue building the resource base of the project.
Very good. Now let's shift over, Robert, to Oro in New Mexico. Polymetallic, you've got some assay results, you've got drilling plans, so give us a snapshot there.
Well, at Oro, this is a large laramide porphyry system, and I say large laramide because laramide is the age of the major porphyry copper deposits that occur through the belt of deposits in Arizona and extending into New Mexico. This is we're in the upper end or the higher levels of a porphyry system, and we've been doing some fairly deep drilling down to test a number of very good targets down there. We've intersected what I would say we've released results from 2 holes of the 4 holes that we drilled, and we've hit smoke. We have some new assays coming out probably within the next 6 weeks, and so it's something to look forward to for the shareholder. And again, we're looking at continuing to vector into a major porphyry discovery in southern New Mexico.
And just lastly, Robert, give us the 30-second pitch for Southern Silver.
With Southern Silver, you're looking at robust mineral resources with the potential to expand. We continue working on the engineering aspects and the economic aspects of the project as we refine our economic assessment to continue building value for the shareholder. And we have 2 other projects that can bring additional exploration value to the shareholder moving forward.
Great stuff. Good to see you.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you, Robert. Robert McDonald. He's the VP of Exploration at Southern Silver.